Buenas and Day. I'm Julian Hernandez with the Pacific Daily News, and these are the top stories from the PDN newsroom.
The possible resurrection of Guam's never-enforced 1990 abortion ban is still being argued in federal court, despite the U.S. Supreme Court declining to hear arguments in the case this past October. Attorney General Doug Moylan wants a federal appeals court to lift the injunction on the old abortion ban, but Governor Lou Guerrero and a number of doctors that want abortions provided on Guam argue the matter should be thrown out. Guam's decades-old abortion ban, Public Law 20-134, was previously declared unconstitutional by federal courts, but the reversal of constitutional abortion rights in the 2022 U.S. Supreme Court ruling Dobbs v. Jackson sparked the possibility of Guam's abortion ban and old abortion bans around the nation suddenly becoming enforceable. AG Moylan's request to lift an injunction on the ban was rejected by the District Court of Guam in early 2023, and the AG appealed the matter to the U.S. Court of Appeals for the Ninth Circuit. In other news, the village of Mangilao was filled with holiday cheer and festivities as it hosted its annual Christmas Festival Sunday at the Mangilao Market Grounds next to the Santa Teresita Catholic Church. Now in its second year, the festival is seen as a much-needed event following the impacts of Typhoon Mawar. It brings the island community together and spreads holiday cheer among residents and visitors. We have it for the young generation and we have it for the older generations, and you can see they're enjoying themselves dancing to Christmas music, Mayor Alan Uganta said. Finally, those who've had a little too much to drink this holiday season now have a way to get a safe ride home. Guam Behavioral Health and Wellness Center launched its Safe Drive Home program in partnership with peer support group Transforming Ourselves Through Healing, Growth and Enrichment, or TOGI Inc., to provide rides to residents during the holiday season. The program began Monday, December 16 and will be available through January 2nd, 2025 from 7 p.m. to 3 a.m., said GBHWC Acting Director James Cooper Nurse. The numbers to call for a free ride home by TOGI personnel are 671-787-9276 and 671-686-9276. Officials from various government agencies and a number of tourism-related businesses sat down at the Dusit Beach Resort on Monday to talk about how to get Guam's lagging visitor industry back on track. We need to all work together, Governor Lou Guerrero told the crowd in her opening remarks. We can do everything we can within our means to improve our destination, to improve our product, to improve the culture, the environment, the traditions, and all of that. But if we don't have the people here, we might as well give up, she said. Guam Visitors Bureau Vice Chairman Joaquin Cook provided an overview of GBB's two-year $60 million tourism recovery plan. He said that it's meant to be a short-term investment to get the island back on track in low interest from tourists. A long-term plan to rebrand the island will be ready by 2025, Cook said. In other news, a vote is set for Tuesday to override Governor Lou Guerrero's veto of a bill that would restrict the site of a new Guam Memorial Hospital to Ipoh Point. Many of the same arguments that have been made over the issue in the past 2 years, both for and against the Tamuning location, were rehashed during the floor discussion of Senator Chris Barnett's Bill 185-37. Supporters of Ipoh Point said the vast majority of physicians and other health professionals have said they favored keeping the hospital in Tamuning, where many of them live and where many clinics have been built over the years because of the proximity to GMH. Barnett said even the administration's own consultants' report said Ipoh Point, where the original GMH once stood, was the more viable and less costly location for a new hospital. But opponents of the site said it lacks the necessary anchorage for future expansion of a hospital facility. Finally, Guam's car enthusiasts came together Sunday to not only showcase their vehicles, but donate toys for kids in foster care. One car community, one passion. That's Proline Automotive's initiative to bring together Guam's car enthusiasts for a cause. The auto store hosted a toy drive and car meet on Sunday at their location in Harmon. Participants were required to bring a new unwrapped toy in exchange for the chance to showcase their vehicles. Tyrone Nauta, a Proline sales representative and the event's coordinator, discussed organizing the toy drive with the goal of gathering at least 300 toys for the island's foster children. While Proline has hosted community events before, this is their first toy drive specifically for foster care, with all donations going directly to Harvest House, which supports the island's foster kids. For more on these stories, go to guampdn.com and follow us on social media.